Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, today I have 10 fragrances here, and these are 10 out of 10 fragrances. These are fragrances I think are perfect 10s and fragrances I rate highly from my collection. And I'm going to be sharing all 10 fragrances with you. So if you want to find out what these 10 fragrances are, please don't go anywhere. So yes guys, I have 10 fragrances here. These are fragrances I think are perfect 10s and I rate them really highly from my collection. But before we start the video, if this is your first time of landing on my channel and you like fragrances and you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe to my channel and also feel free to like and share my videos. Guys, please click on the bell icon so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. That way you don't miss out on any videos. So before I start guys, I'm just going to put out a disclaimer here. These fragrances are not exactly safe to blind buy. These fragrances are also not the best fragrances in the world. These are just 10 fragrances that I think are perfect 10s, and that's my opinion. You can have your opinion about these fragrances and that's fine. Also guys, these fragrances are a mixture of niche and designer. I have a few designer fragrances here that I think are 10s or perfect 10s. So we start off by going to the house of Dior, and this is Dior Perform. Yes, this one guys, perfect 10 over 10 in my opinion. Great fragrance. These seem to be my favorite out of the whole line. I've had the Intense, I've had a few other ones, I can't even remember right now, but this one seemed to be the best in my opinion, and that's why I like this one so much. The perfumer behind this one is François Demachy, and here we have leather, we have iris, sandalwood, I believe there's some oud in here. It's just a great fragrance and one I rate really highly in my books and in my collection. So yes guys, that's Dior Perform. So guys, the next fragrance on my list is a very popular fragrance and one I think is a very good one. This is a perfect 10 fragrance in my opinion. I rank this one, I rate this one so highly, and even though I only recently got this one, and you know, it's just one of those fragrances that you really like. That's Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford guys. Solid fragrance. So this one was launched in 2007. The perfumer behind this one is Olivier Gelotin. I'm not sure if that's how to say the name, pardon me guys, but yeah, this is all about tobacco, vanilla and spices basically, but then it's a great fragrance in my opinion, one I rate very highly. It's sweet, it's spicy, there's this little bit of cacao vibe you get with this one. It's just great and I like it so much. This is Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. Perfect 10 over 10 fragrance in my opinion, and one I think you should check out if you haven't already sampled or experienced this fragrance. Yeah, Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Check it out guys. So moving on guys, we go to the house of Chanel, and this is a very popular one, and it's none other than Bleu de Chanel. This is the Parfum version. Yes guys, this one seemed to be my favorite of all three. I know there's the EDT, this is the EDP, and there's also the Parfum version. There's a lot of things going on in here. There's grapefruit, there's incense, amber, woody notes, all kinds of good things. But this one this was a love at first sniff for me guys. I remember when I first sampled this fragrance, it was back in 2016 I believe, and it was love right away. I love this fragrance so much. This is my second bottle and look how much I've won of this one. Yeah, I just like this fragrance so much and I rate this one really highly. I think this is a perfect 10. A lot of people might not agree with me, but hey, once again, and this is what I think and these are my opinions. So that's Bleu de Chanel EDP, and my favorite from all versions that were released so far, all three of them actually. Guys, perfect 10 over 10 in my opinion, one you should check out. The next fragrance we're going to talk about is a very expensive fragrance and one that a lot of people like and a lot of people know this fragrance, and it's none other than Enigma by Dior Perform. Yes, this one is the winner guys. This is a perfect fragrance in my opinion. 10 over 10. Just great stuff. Great smelling stuff here. This is one of those fragrances where you almost wish your juice never goes down. Like, look at how much I've won of this one. I try not to use too much of it just because I'm trying to save it because it's really expensive. But yeah, the perfume behind this one is Roja Dove. It's a boozy tobacco fragrance with spices. But then this one just it has this luxury vibe, this upscale vibe, this very expensive vibe. A lot of people say this one gives them that Coca-Cola vibe. It gives them that Dr. Pepper vibe. I see that here. This is all about spices, tobacco, boozy. I'm not sure what boozy note they use in here, but yeah, it smells expensive. So a little goes a long way with this one. Perfect 10 in my opinion. Love at first sniff for me. And one fragrance that I rate really, really highly out of all the fragrances I own. Yes, I said so. This is a perfect 10. So guys, that's Dior Perform's Enigma, and this is the Parfum pour Homme version. Yes. We move on, guys. So guys, the next fragrance we're going to talk about is a very popular fragrance, and it's none other than L'Heure de Desert Maracas. This was launched in 2005, and the perfumer behind this one is Andy Tower. Great fragrance. This one I recently added to my collection after so much hype and so much, you know, like everyone had only good things to say about this one. So this one I had a sample for a while, and I remember on the first time I tried this fragrance, I just wasn't getting it. I thought maybe at that time it didn't smell good, but then at the end of the day, now I realize it's just me or my nose at that time or my taste at that time. It's about 2 years ago. So I got this one recently, and boy, what a great scent. Now I see why a lot of people like this one. I see why a lot of people have only good things to say about this one. This one is spicy, it's aromatic, it's beautiful. For me, this one has some green aspect to it also. It's fresh, but at the same time, it's warm, and it has some depth with some woody backbone. That's just a basic description of the scent. And I believe this one was inspired by the air coming from the Moroccan desert. So I guess the name, like the name says, L'Heure du Desert Marocain, I believe, yeah. Beautiful oriental scent, perfect 10 over 10, unisex in my opinion. This is the EDT version. I believe there's an EDP version too, but this is the EDT, and you get great performance with this one. I've worn this fragrance just twice, and I think the performance is great, above average at least. This one also reminds me of a popular fragrance, African Leather by Memo Paris. So yeah, great fragrance, perfect 10 in my opinion, and one you should check out if you're looking for something woody, spicy, oriental, that type of thing. Yeah, check this one out, guys. That's L'Heure de Desert Marocain by Dior Perform. So guys, the next fragrance on my list is another recent addition to my collection, and it's none other than Promise by Frederic Malle. Yes, this is Promise, guys, by Frederic Malle, and this one was launched in 2017, and the perfumer behind this one is Dominique Ropion. He also is the perfumer behind Portrait of the Lady, a lot of other great fragrances from the house. So guys, for notes, some of the notes here, you got rose, apple, castoreum, labdanum, ambroxan, pink pepper, all kinds of good things in here. Usually I'm not a fan of rose. I'm not a big fan of rose actually in general, but the rose in here is just beautiful. It has a little bit of an animalic vibe to it, just a little bit, but I mean, that's what even makes me like the fragrance the more, you know. I think this is an excellent fragrance. This is an excellent release in my opinion. 10 over 10 fragrance in my opinion. Unisex in my opinion as well, and the performance on this one is great, guys. This one projects a lot. Love at first sniff for me, perfect for the winter, and just a gorgeous scent, guys. One you should maybe check out, guys. So that's Promise by Frederic Malle. Perfect 10 in my opinion. One you should check out, guys. So guys, we go to the house of Nasomato, and this is Baraonda. Yes, Baraonda by Nasomato. This is another perfect 10 fragrance from my collection. Great boozy fragrance. Actually, this is one of the most realistic boozy scents I've ever put my nose on. So this was launched in 2016, and the perfumer behind this one is Alessandro Guttieri. Some of the notes in this one are whiskey, rose, ambrette, musk, woody notes. It's just great and gorgeous, guys. This is one fragrance that you don't need too many sprays of. It's an extrait de parfum, so you expect big performance from this one. It's also unisex, even though some ladies think this one leans more masculine. I think a lady can wear this one anyways, in my opinion. But this is a great 10 over 10 fragrance. great for fall and winter. Holy grail for me when it comes to boozy scent, and a great performer. Great fragrance in my opinion. Perfect 10 over 10 for me, and one I rate really highly from my collection. Yes guys, that's Nasamados Barraonda, and we move on to the next one. So the next fragrance I'm going to be talking about was Love at First Sniff for me. One fragrance I rate really highly, and one fragrance I'm always going to have in my collection, and it's Tiziana Terenzi's Ursa. Yes, I love this fragrance so much. It was Love at First Sniff for me, and you know, I just can't get enough of this one. So Ursa was launched in 2015, and the perfumer behind this one is Paolo Terenzi. And Ursa is all about incense, patchouli, leather, oud, vetiver. You know, there's all kinds of good things going on in here. This is one fragrance I rate really highly. I consider this fragrance to be a perfect 10, and I rate this one really highly in my collection. It's an extrait de parfum, so you expect great performance with this one. It's great for winter and fall, I'd say, and it's unisex in my opinion. I wear this one a lot in the winter time, and people ask me what I'm wearing because they just love this one on me. Apparently this one works well with my skin, and it's just beautiful. Yep, that's why I rate this one. I give this one a perfect 10, and I rate it so highly in my collection, or from my collection I should say. So guys, that's Ursa by Tiziana Terenzi, and we move on to the next one. So guys, the next fragrance we're going to be talking about is Mysterio by Guerlain. This one I recently did a review of. You can check the review out on my channel to find out all about this one. But yeah, this fragrance, if you've been following me, you know how I feel about this one. Great scent in my opinion. Great fragrance. This was launched in 2019. Originally it was launched in 2012 in a different bottle, but then it was relaunched in this bottle, which I really like. Some people don't like this bottle, but I like this bottle, and I find this fragrance to be extremely amazing. Yes, I said so, it's amazing if you like this type of scent though. So the perfumer behind this one is Ursa, and he did a great job here. This is all about leather, spicy leather to me. There's some oud in here, I believe. It's not listed in the notes, but I believe there's some oud in here. There's all kinds of good things. There's myrrh in here. It has that resinous quality to it. It has some neroli. There's all kinds of things going on in here. This is one fragrance, like I said in my review, I said this fragrance describes my taste perfectly in perfumery. Yes, I said so guys. This one is a winner for me, and one I rate really highly in my collection, and it's a perfect 10 to me. Yes guys, that's Mysterio by Guerlain, and we move on. So guys, the next and final fragrance we're going to be talking about is a very popular fragrance. One, a lot of people might agree with me, and some people might not agree with me. Again, it's my list, and these are my thoughts on these fragrances. I'm sure you have your fragrances in your collection that you really rate highly or whatnot. But guys, the last fragrance we're going to be talking about today is Guerlain Alexandria II. Yes, this one guys I rate to be a perfect 10 over 10. Great fragrance. This one was launched in 2012, and the perfumer behind this one is Chris Morris. So guys, this one has rosewood, it has lavender, it has green apples, nutmeg, cinnamon, vanilla, and many other notes I believe. Great fragrance guys. I rate this one really highly in my collection. It's amazing. The scent profile is great. Performance is 10 over 10. This is a great fragrance guys. This is a 10 over 10 in my opinion. Like I said, some people might not agree with me, but this is an excellent performer. Compliment getter for me. Unisex, like I said. And the oud here is really soft, almost not there to be honest, but then it's a great fragrance. I still classify this one as an oud fragrance. So guys, that's Guerlain Alexandria II. Perfect 10 in my collection. Perfect 10 over 10 fragrance in my opinion. One you should maybe check out guys. So guys, that's the end of this video, and those were my 10 fragrances that I think are 10 over 10. I tried not to make this video too long. I can always go up to 20 if I wanted, but I try to keep it to 10, and this wasn't easy to make. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about these fragrances. Leave a comment down. Please like this video, and if this is your first time landing on my channel and you like fragrances and you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe to my channel, and also feel free to like and share my videos. So guys, I'll see you in my next video, and until then, please stay safe and bye bye.